Well, in case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump completely destroyed the competition in Iowa last night, and in a matter of 30 minutes, no less. Trump dominated his GOP competition so badly that he even made Vivek Ramaswamy quit and drop out of the GOP race completely altogether after failing miserably in Iowa, placing fourth behind Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis. Former President Donald Trump scored a record setting win in the Iowa caucuses on Monday, with his rivals languishing far behind, a victory that reasserted his grip on the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. Trump was on track to smash the record for a contested Iowa Republican caucus with a margin of victory exceeding the nearly 13 percentage points that Bob Dole won by in 1988. The Associated Press declared Trump the winner at 7:31 p.m. CST based on an analysis of early returns as well as results of AP VoteCast, a survey of voters who plan to caucus on Monday night. Both showed Trump with an insurmountable lead. So, in light of all this, the real question now becomes, what does this mean for Joe Biden? Well, in my opinion, this signals to me that Joe Biden is going to get embarrassed on November 5th. And the reason I say this is because the enthusiasm for Trump appears to be significantly higher on the Republican side than it is for Biden with the Democrats. As Biden continues to hit new record lows concerning his approval rating, Donald Trump is setting records himself, just in a positive direction. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the NBC poll in November, which stated that 20% of Black Americans would consider voting for Trump. But I personally wouldn't put too much stock into that, considering how much of a religion voting blue is for Black America. I'd simply have to see it to believe it. But I do believe that Trump will see a slight bump in the Black vote, particularly among Black men. But the greater body of Black America, well, at least young Black voters to be exact, will most likely sit this election out. And I think the same can be said for young voters across the spectrum of race. They will all be sitting out this election, because the reality is that people just don't like Biden. And when it comes to Kamala Harris, she's literally the worst vice president in the nation's history, if we're going off of poll ratings at least. She has truly become the definition of pathetic. So, all things considered, unless something drastically changes, like Gavin Newsom or Michelle Obama taking the place of Biden, as crazy as that sounds, I just don't see Biden standing a chance against Trump, especially when you factor in RFK Jr. and Cornel West running as well. So, with all that being said, yeah, Biden is cooked.